What's going on, guys? This is Brad with Despite Fitness, and today I want to do a real fast, real simple video, and it's something I see soldiers kind of make the mistake of a lot of, and I want to try to help you guys out and give you just a little tip here. So I'm in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I'm coming to you from Fire's Gym. Go ahead and check out the scenery here. Cool. Like a lot of the Army gyms, pretty top-notch facility, a lot of good stuff here. So if you happen to come to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, this is, from what I understand, the gym to go to, on post at least. So now down to brass tacks and talk about what we're here to talk about. What I'm talking about is squatting, most specifically rack height. Because if you look here, in a lot of the racks that we have here in the Army, there's these big jumps between the notches, right? So oftentimes what that is it's either too high or too low. And so it doesn't lend itself to being kind of an ideal placement for you as an individual, right? And so I see a lot of soldiers kind of mess this up. So ideally, you want the bar to be lower than higher, right? So you want to be able to get under the bar and basically stand straight up and be able to step back with that weight, vice having that bar too high. So if you do it correctly, it should look a little bit like this. Once I'm set, I bring my hips under the bar and I stand straight up. Now I'm clear of the rack and I can start squatting. That's what it should look like. So by contrast, the mistake that I see a lot of soldiers doing is they set the rack height too high. And so what ends up happening is, right, I can't stand up neatly inside this rack and be able to just stand up and unrack it, but rather I have to go up on my tippy toes to try to get this barbell unracked. And you'll just see that it looks kind of sloppy. All right, so of course I did it, right? But it's not optimal, and it leaves yourself open to injury, right? So if you come out of it funny, you twist an ankle. I mean, there's a number of things that can happen, and that you just being so off balance makes the whole thing just suboptimal. How you address the weight from the beginning and the outset of that set is going to dictate how the rest of the set goes. And if you're shaky and out of control in the beginning of the set, it's going to be really hard to find stability and control through the duration of the set. So just a quick tip from me to you: if you're in a gym that has racks like this that don't have the smaller spacings, go lower than higher. It might be kind of a pain in the butt to dip down and stand up, but it's a far more stable position to be in than run the risk of getting up on your tippy toes, or worse yet, trying to set plates on the ground that you're stepping on and trying to step off of. It just increases the chances of you maybe tripping or falling or whatever. So quick tip from me to you: if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me in the channel with likes, shares, and subs. It means a lot, and I do appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking this one out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.